In the history of American crime, few names evoke as much notoriety and intrigue as Al Capone. Known as Scarface, Capone rose to power during the Prohibition era of the 1920s, dominating the illicit alcohol trade and cementing his position as one of history's most infamous gangsters. His larger-than-life personality, ruthless tactics, and grip on organized crime made him a symbol of lawlessness during a tumultuous time in American history. This video delves into the life, criminal empire, and lasting legacy of Al Capone, providing a comprehensive account of the man who ruled the shadows of the underworld with an iron fist. Early life and rise to power. Alphonse Gabriel Capone was born on January 17, 1899, in Brooklyn, New York, to Italian immigrant parents. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, Capone was exposed to criminal influences from an early age. His journey into organized crime began as a member of the Notorious 5 Points gang, where he honed his skills in gambling, racketeering, and street-level violence. Capone's rise to power gained momentum during the Prohibition era, which outlawed the production, sale, and distribution of alcohol. Exploiting the lucrative black market, Capone seized control of Chicago's bootlegging operations. Through a network of speakeasies, breweries, and corrupt law enforcement officials, he amassed enormous wealth and power, earning him a fearsome reputation. The Chicago Outfit and Reign of Terror. Capone's criminal empire, known as the Chicago Outfit, extended beyond the alcohol trade. He diversified his illegal activities, including gambling, prostitution, and protection rackets. With a keen business acumen and a willingness to resort to violence, Capone maintained a stranglehold on Chicago's underworld. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre of 1929 stands as one of Capone's most notorious acts. In an effort to eliminate rival gangs, he orchestrated the brutal murder of 7 members of the North Side Gang. This brazen display of violence shocked the nation and intensified efforts to bring Capone to justice. The Untouchables and Legal Troubles. Capone's empire seemed untouchable, but his hubris eventually caught up with him. Law enforcement, led by Eliot Ness and his team of untouchables, relentlessly pursued Capone and his criminal activities. However, it was Capone's failure to pay income taxes that ultimately led to his downfall. In 1931, Capone was convicted of tax evasion and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. His empire began to crumble as key lieutenants turned against him, and his influence diminished during his time behind bars. He was incarcerated at the infamous Alcatraz Island before being transferred to other prisons. Legacy and cultural impact. Al Capone's impact on American culture is undeniable. He became an iconic figure, embodying the essence of the gangster era and the allure of the criminal underworld. Capone's image permeated popular culture through movies, books, and television shows, further mythologizing his reign of terror. His criminal exploits brought the existence of organized crime to the forefront of public consciousness. The government's relentless pursuit of Capone exposed the corruption and challenges faced in combating the criminal underworld. His case prompted the strengthening of law enforcement agencies and the implementation of stricter regulations to combat organized crime. Capone's legacy also underscores the complex relationship between crime, power, and societal dynamics. He became a symbol of rebellion against the Prohibition laws, with some viewing him as a folk hero who defied authority. However, his brutal tactics and disregard for human life revealed the dark underbelly of organized crime, dispelling any romanticized notions of the gangster lifestyle. The myth and reality of Al Capone. Al Capone's larger-than-life persona and media portrayal contributed to the creation of a myth around him. His flashy lifestyle, extravagant parties, and sharp-dressed appearance made him a glamorous figure in the eyes of some. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, Capone was a ruthless criminal who did not hesitate to resort to violence to protect his empire. While Capone was celebrated by some as a folk hero, providing jobs and entertainment during the difficult times of the Great Depression, his criminal activities caused immeasurable harm. The violence and bloodshed that accompanied his rise to power tarnished the streets of Chicago and left countless lives shattered. Al Capone's imprisonment and decline. Despite his attempts to maintain control from behind bars, Capone's influence waned during his imprisonment. The isolation of Alcatraz and subsequent transfers to other federal penitentiaries weakened his hold over the Chicago outfit. Meanwhile, law enforcement agencies continued their efforts to dismantle organized crime networks, not only in Chicago but across the country. Capone's declining health also played a role in his diminishing power. In 1939, he was released from prison due to his deteriorating mental and physical state. He spent the remainder of his life in seclusion at his mansion in Palm Island, Florida. A shadow of his former self, Capone battled with the effects of neurosyphilis until his death on January 25, 1947. Legacy and historical significance. Al Capone's legacy extends far beyond his criminal activities. His reign as a mobster and the subsequent efforts to bring him down left an indelible mark on American history. Capone's case exposed the flaws in the legal system and highlighted the need for stronger law enforcement measures to combat organized crime. The pursuit and ultimate conviction of Capone on charges of tax evasion showcased the government's determination to bring down even the most powerful criminals. Capone's rise to power and the era of Prohibition also had a lasting impact on American society. The failure of the alcohol ban fueled public disillusionment with government policies and contributed to the eventual repeal of Prohibition in 1933. The Prohibition era marked a turning point in the nation's history, as it revealed the challenges of enforcing morality-based laws and the unintended consequences of creating a lucrative black market. In popular culture, Al Capone continues to be a captivating figure. Countless books, films, and television shows have been inspired by his life and crimes. His character has been portrayed by actors such as Robert De Niro and Stephen Graham, further immortalizing his legacy on the silver screen. Al Capone's life and legacy continue to intrigue and captivate audiences to this day. His rise to power, ruthless tactics, and eventual downfall represent a significant chapter in American history. His story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us of the destructive power of organized crime and the ongoing battle to maintain a just and lawful society. We hope you have enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to show us some love by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. So stay tuned for our next video.